नमस्कार। पिछले क्लास में हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था साइज रिडक्शन के बारे में। साइज रिडक्शन क्या होता है, डिफरेंट मैकेनिज्म ऑफ साइज रिडक्शन, डिफरेंट थ्योरीज ऑफ साइज रिडक्शन एंड मिल, example of one size reduction mill. In this class we will study about the different instruments used for size reduction other than hammer mill. So, in this class we will study ball mill, fluid energy mill, edge runner mill and end runner mill. So, before going to the different milling systems, let us have a quick recapitulation of previous lecture, that is what is size reduction. Whenever we want to reduce the size of a larger particle into a smaller one by some means of by using some mills, then the phenomena is known as size reduction. There are four mechanisms: cutting, compression, impact and attrition. Besides this, four theories are there which are applicable to size reduction process: Rittinger's theory, Kick's theory, Bond's theory and Walker theory. Now, size reduction with the help of ball mill. As you see in the diagram, this is a typical diagram of ball mill. It is a cylindrical structure, or we can say that hollow cylinder, which is rotated on the horizontal axis. So, inside this cylinder different balls are kept. These are the balls which are used for size reduction process. Okay. So, how it looks like? It is a cylindrical structure which rotates on its horizontal axis. This is the horizontal axis on which the mill operates, and this is the rotation of this mill. So, inside this balls are placed, cylindrical balls, pebbles are placed. Now, cylinder, this cylinder, hollow cylinder, it is made up of metal, porcelain or rubber. These are the different materials which are used for construction of this cylinder, which is used in the ball mill. Rubber, use of rubber, it reduces the abrasion, that means breaking of inner or wear and tear of inner portion of the cylinder or mill. It can be avoided if we are using rubber as a material for construction of this cylinder. Diameter of the cylinder ranges from 1 to 3 meter in case of pharmaceutical products. So, this diameter of this cylinder is 1 to 3 meter. Again, the second part of this equipment is balls, the balls which are used in this cylindrical space for size reduction. So, there are certain conditions that the balls which are used in this mill, it occupies 30 to 50% of the volume of cylinder, not more than that. And the diameter of ball depends on the feed size, that means what is the size of material which we are putting into the cylinder for size reduction, it depends upon that, as well as diameter of the cylinder. That means, depending upon the diameter of cylinder and feed size, diameter of ball depends, and the diameter of ball ranges from 2 centimeter to 15 centimeter. Okay. So, again here also balls are made up of metal, that is stainless steel ball or gold balls, like that. Porcelain balls can also be used, or pebbles or stone. These are the things that can be used in the ball mill for the purpose of size reduction processes. Okay. So, what are the things we need to remember? First thing, that the space occupied by this balls is in the cylinder is not more than 30 to 50%. Second, the diameter of ball will depend upon the, किस पे डिपेंड करेगा कि जो फीड की साइज है या जो सैंपल हमें जिसका साइज रिडक्शन करना है उसका क्या साइज है और सिलेंडर का डायमीटर क्या है, इन दो चीज़ों के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा, इन दो चीज़ों के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा कि जो बॉल लेंगे हम उसका डायमीटर क्या होना चाहिए। बॉल मेटल, पोर्सलेन और पेबल से बना होता है, ऐसे सिलेंडर मेटल, पोर्सलेन और रबर यूज़ करके बनाया जाता है। वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल इन दिस बॉल मिल, द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ बॉल मिल इज impact and attrition. So, both these mechanisms are used for size reduction with the help of this ball mill. Impact is either balls hitting the feed is hitting the stationary surface, or object is fixed and surface is moving and hitting the object. So, in this way impact is applied. Attrition, by using file we are rubbing on the surface of the object. So, both these mechanisms are taking place while size reduction with the help of this ball mill. So, what happens, larger particles are fed through an opening of the cylinder. Suppose at the top here an opening is there through which the larger sized particles are fed into the cylinder, then opening is closed, so that no so that no particles will come out from the cylinder. To avoid the particles coming out of the cylinder, this opening is closed. Now, this cylinder, this is the axis. So, the cylinder is rotated on the horizontal axis with at a critical speed of ball mill. What is the speed of ball mill on which the cylinder is rotated? At the critical speed of ball mill. Speed also plays an important role during size reduction when we are doing size reduction with ball mill. The optimum size reduction in a mill depends upon following factors. What are the factors? First one is feed quantity, that means how much quantity of feed we are entering into the ball mill for size reduction. Since if the feed quantity is large, that is too much feed, it will produce cushioning effect. Cushioning effect means सहलाना, उसके ऊपर सिर्फ मूव करेगी. And if too little feed will produce loss of efficiency of the mill. That means, if the feed quantity is very much very less, then also the efficiency of instrument will be lost, and if the feed quantity is large, then proper space the feed will not get the proper space for size reduction. Okay. Now, as I have discussed in the previous slide, that speed of rotation of cylinder plays an important role in case of size reduction with the ball mill. Three diagrams are there. First diagram, this is the direction of rotation of ball mill, that means low speed with sliding effect. This is high speed with centrifugal effect, and this is the correct speed with cascading, or we can say that optimum speed or critical speed. So, the first one is low speed. What happens if the ball mill is rotating with a slow speed or with low speed, then the balls will slide over one another only. That means, there will be no size reduction at all, since the ball is just sliding over one another. Okay. If the speed of rotation is very high, that means the cylinder is moving at a very high speed. So, if the cylinder is moving at very high speed, then what happens? Centrifugal force is generated during the rotation, and balls are moved to the walls of the container. That means, the balls are adhered to the walls of the container. So, in this case also the size reduction will be minimum or less, or we can say that no size reduction is possible, because since it is moving with a high speed and the balls are attached to the walls of the container, and with that the ball is also moving. If with optimum speed, neither it low speed nor high speed. So, what happens, as the cylinder is moving, it the ball is raised to a certain height, and from there it again falls down at the bottom. Again from here it is moving up in the direction, and then falls down with a some height in diametrical position. So, this leads to the size reduction of particles in a efficient manner. These are the things which I have discussed in previous slide, that is, at low speed the mass of balls will slide or roll over each other with no size reduction will take place. Okay. At high speed, what happens, ball will be thrown out to the wall of the container, due wall of the cylinder, due to which centrifugal force the balls are thrown to the wall of the cylinder. So, no grinding takes place. The third case was, what was the then what will be the optimum speed at 2/3 speed. What is the optimum speed? 2/3 speed. So, at 2/3 speed, the generally at which centrifugation just starts or occurs, that is called as critical speed of the ball mill. That means, before the start centrifugal force, or at the point at which just centrifugation starts, that speed is the critical speed or optimum speed. So, that is 2/3 speed at which centrifugation just occurs, that is called as critical speed of the ball mill. So, at this speed the balls are carried, at this speed the balls are carried almost to the top of the mill, and then it falls in a cascade across the diameter of the mill, as it has been shown in the diagram in previous slide. So, what is the critical speed? Generally it is 0.5 cycles per second. So, the critical speed of ball mill is 0.5 cycles per second. With this speed, if it is moving, then we can say that optimum size reduction will takes place. Advantages of ball mill. So, it is capable of grinding a wide variety of materials. It is suitable for ball mill is used for used with toxic materials also. It can produce very fine powders. It is suitable both for dry and wet milling process. Disadvantages of ball mill are contamination of product is possible due to wear and tear of the ball mill. Since both are the metallics or made up of porcelain, that is cylinder and ball. So, due to this high impact on the walls of the container, contamination may possible due to wear and tear of the cylinder or ball. Soft or sticky materials may cause problems during size reduction with the ball mill, because they may adhere to the walls of the container or balls are adhered to the material. So, proper size reduction may not take place. Since metals has been used as for walls of cylinder and balls are hitting the walls of the cylinder at a very high speed. So, noise pollution may take place. The ball mill is very noisy machine. application, larger ball mills are used to grinding ores prior to manufacture of pharmaceutical chemicals. Smaller ball mills are used for grinding of drugs or excipients or for grinding suspensions also. So, these are the some applications of ball mill which can be used for in size reduction. Next mill which can be used for size reduction process was size reduction through fluid energy mill. It is also one of the most used energy mill, or we can say that most used instrument for size reduction process. What happens? How it looks like construction of this fluid energy mill? How it looks like? It is a, as you see in the diagram, it is a cylindrical loop of pipe. So, this is a cylindrical loop of pipe which is having a diameter of 2 to 20 centimeter. So, the diameter of this pipe is 2 to 20 centimeter, okay. And the height, this height of loop, it is up to 2 meter, depending upon the height is 2 meter. So, depending upon the mill, the diameter is about diameter of pipe is 2 to 20 centimeter and the height of the loop are 2 meter. Okay. Now, if you will see the diagram here, inlet is attached, that inlet is called as fluid inlet. Okay. So, these are the nozzles which are fitted at the bottom of the loop through which fluid is introduced into the mill. Here inlet is for solid inlet. This mill is also attached with a classifier through which the fine particles are collected. Okay. Working of fluid energy mill, a fluid that is, in this case fluid is used. So, that is why the name of this mill is fluid energy mill. Okay. So, here fluids are used, fluids it may be air or it may be a liquid. That means, so here generally air is used as a fluid in fluid energy mill. So, this air is injected into through this the nozzle which is attached at the bottom of the this mill. Through this nozzle the air is entered into the mill. How? At a very high pressure through the nozzles. That means, the air is inserted or injected into this fluid energy mill with a very high pressure through the nozzles, or we can say that through fluid inlet, and it is moving into the mill in a circular direction. So, as soon as the air enters into this fluid energy mill through the fluid inlet, it creates a high velocity of circulation that produces this movement of this fluid into the loop with a high velocity. It creates what it creates? Turbulence. It creates turbulence in the mill. So, and the solids which are subjected to size reduction process are entered through this solid inlet position. In through this the solids are introduced into the stream of this air through feed inlet. As a result, since the fluid is moving into this at a very high speed and turbulence is created in this due to the movement of high speed of fluid, impact and attrition occurs. The mechanism behind the working of fluid energy mill is impact and attrition. So, due to this creation of high degree of turbulence, this impact and attrition occurs inside the mill and between the particles. Here in the mill a classifier is attached. With the help of this classifier, fine particles are collected as a product. From here fine particles are collected as a product, okay. And the larger sized particles, with this classifier only fine particles come out, and larger particles will again go for size reduction in this chamber or in this loop, sent to the stream of air for further size reduction. The feed to the mill is previously size reduced, and the feed which we are entering into this mill is larger sized particles are previously they are subjected to size reduction and pass through 100 mesh screen, then only that feed is introduced into this fluid energy mill for further size reduction. Okay. The size of the product which is obtained in this fluid through this fluid energy mill or with the help of fluid energy mill are 5 micrometer or below. That means, minimum 5 micrometer maximum, and below that size range the products can be obtained with the help of this fluid energy mill. Next mill that comes or we are using for size reduction process, that is edge runner mill. Edge runner mill, as you see in the diagram, this is the diagram of edge runner mill, or we can say that this is the diagram of edge runner mill. This is also called as Chilean mill. Edge runner mill is also known as Chilean mill, or we can say that roller stone mill. So, how it looks like? If you will see in the diagram, it consists of 2 rollers. That rollers may be 2 or 2 heavy rollers. That rollers are made up of steel or granite rollers. How it is? This is a horizontal mounting through which these rollers are attached, and this horizontal mount is attached with a central shaft or vertical shaft on the bed of this is a steel or granite bed on which the rollers are attached. Okay. The stones may vary from 0.5 to 2.5 meter in diameter. That means, the size of this roller, it may be 0.5 to 2.5 meter in diameter. Okay. So, larger size on this roller mills are weighing up to about 6 ton. The weight of this larger sized mills are 6 ton. The material which is used for size reduction process are kept in the path of this here. The materials are kept for size reduction in the path of this runner, or we can say that by scrapers. The reduction is partly due to the crushing. What happens? Due to the high weight of these rollers, the size reduction takes place, or we can say that crushing by the weight of stones. But more due to the friction between the surfaces of contact between the runners and bed stone. So, this is the working principle of edge runner mill. It are is this edge runner mills are gradually being replaced by more sophisticated machines for size reduction process. Next mill is end runner mill. If you will see the diagram, the end runner mill consists of a pestle, this is pestle, and mounted eccentrically in a ceramic or granite or metal mortar. This is mortar. In this mortar, a pestle is introduced. The mortar is made up of granite, metal or ceramic. So, this with the help of machine, this or motor, this pestle is rotated. The pestle rotates by friction and is free to rise and fall in the motor. So, in this way also it moves, and up and down direction can also be, in this direction also the pestles can be moved. So, due to this action grinding involves both, in this case grinding is done by both impact, grinding involves both impact and shear. So, due to this mechanism, that is impact and shear mechanism, the edge runner mill works, and the material being crushed, rubbed and crushed and rubbed between it with the help of rotating motor. Okay. So, what happens, this spring loaded scrapers, here scrapers are also attached in this motor, So, that scraper, what it does is scrapes the material which adheres to the wall of the container. Okay. So, this scraper ensures that material is constantly returning to the grinding area, and at the end of the operation the pestle can be swung clear of the motor to facilitate the emptying and cleaning of particles or cleaning of objects. After rotating or scraping all the materials, size reduction of all the materials, this pestle is removed and the materials is or the product is collected through it. Uses of end runner mill. End runner mill generally provides moderately fine powder and operates successfully with fibrous materials. So, since weight, we are using heavy weight pestle in this end runner mill. So, due to this the materials are crushed into a very fine particles. So, in this case fibrous materials like barks, wood, fruits, leaves, etc., can be used for size reduction. So, this mill we can use for size reduction of crude drugs mainly or fibrous materials. This was all about the uses of this different mills which are used for size reduction process. Thank you.